All right, here we go. First of all, sorry, it's super bright outside, and I'm facing the window is like right there. First of all, you should have gotten your homework back via email. Yes, that worked. You got your homework back. You could read my comments. Yes, good, spectacular. If you did not send your stuff in, most of it was okay. There were just a couple that were weird and goofy. If you could do me a favor, it makes my life so much easier. If you could check that you are like portrait, as opposed to me having to rotate it. I can rotate it if I have to. It works. It's okay. But if I could get stuff in portrait, that would be great. But other than that, everybody was good on homework submissions, and we're good to go there. I set up, let me share my screen with you. So we have now in Moodle, which class are you? You are differential equations. There are submissions for the rest of the homework assignments. So here's the rest of the homework assignments. This is for the rest of the semester. You should be able to check when everything is due. So the 4.4 through 4.6 homework, I think I put that up last week. This is due this Friday at 2. All right, so that's when this one is due. So those are set up for the rest of the semester. Also, tests. So remember, there is a test this Friday. Here is the spot to submit tests. So obviously the test is not posted yet because it's not Friday, but there's the spot where you can submit the tests. So I will go on to Moodle before Friday and double check that you know what's going on and where the test will be posted. We talked a little bit about this last week, but did we talk about this last week in this class? I'm losing my mind. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so here's the plan for the test on Friday. I will have you all please sign on to Zoom via video. If that is a problem, let me know. But I think that hopefully it will be okay because most of you have video right now and the ones who don't have had video in the past. So hopefully that will be okay. Sign on, if you can sign on a couple minutes early, that would be great so we could get going right at 11:30. So once everybody is signed on, I will go ahead and post the test on Moodle. You can then go and download it, read it off your computer screen, whatever you want. We'll walk through it if there's a couple of things that I need to highlight or whatever, and then you can have the time to work on it. You can work on it for longer than the 50 minutes because I know that it's going to take some time to take pictures and upload it at the end, and I don't want you to be stressed for time with having to do all that. So I won't make you stop at 12:20. I'll let you go as long as you need to. All right. Same idea as submitting the homework. So you can handwrite your test. That's probably going to be the easiest. If you handwrite your test and then take a picture of it, convert it to a PDF, please, please convert it to a PDF for me and upload it. What I'll have you do also is I'll have these directions posted on the front page of the test, but have you stay on Zoom until you have submitted the test and I confirm that I've gotten it via Moodle. So if you could stay on Zoom until you can let me know via private chat, and we'll play with your private chat on Friday, but stay on Zoom until you've submitted the test. I've done this in a couple other classes. It works okay. It's the best we can do at this point in time unless I give you a take-home test, and I really don't want to give you a take-home test. That would be not great for you and not great for me. So it's okay. It's doable. Laura, Daniel, Josh, Grant, Jason have all taken tests with me before. This is doable. Yes, it's okay. It works. People are nodding. All right, lovely. Again, if you're going to have a problem with video, let me know. If you're going to have an issue with video on Friday, let me know and we will work something else out. I will also have an academic integrity statement on there for you to sign, just saying that you didn't talk to anybody else about the test or use resources beyond what you can use, which is a cheat sheet like usual. So you can make a half-page cheat sheet handwritten one side, and then you can also use that table in the front of your book with Laplace transforms on it. Okay, so that's the standard stuff that you can use. what questions does that raise about the test? We can do this tomorrow and we can do this Wednesday also, but what questions does that raise about the test at this point in time? What do we have? Things that you can think of. Stuart, will you want to see our cheat sheet? No, not, well, yeah, let's do that. You can take a picture of your cheat sheet and upload that along with your test as well. That would be helpful, I think. So if you could plan to kind of take pictures of your test, I'll put this in the directions, and then last, take a picture of your cheat sheet and upload it along with your test. That would be good. Yes. Other questions about the test? Laura, yeah.
When will we go through what we can have on our cheat sheets?
Pretty much anything is fine. So anything from chapter 4, no specific examples. So you can talk about processes in general, like for example, we had those helpful tips, 4 of them, right? Those you can totally put, you can put theorems on in general. You can do pretty much anything you want except no specific examples. So no specific examples with numbers. And don't bother to put Laplace transforms and inverse Laplace transforms on your cheat sheet, because you can use that table in the front of your book in addition to your cheat sheet. So don't fill up space on your cheat sheet with Laplace transforms and inverse transforms. Other test questions? Other questions about the test? I would like to make this as painless as possible and as stress-free as possible, and I understand that that is not great in this environment. So questions are good. What can I help you out with before we get to this test on Friday? Other ones, other questions? Again, we can do this tomorrow if more things come up. Daniel, yeah?
This was a homework question, or should I wait?
Hang on to that for just a second. We'll do homework questions in a minute. Anybody else? Content, format of test, etc. Okay, then next thing, review. So review on Wednesday. This is what I'm thinking, and you can tell me if you hate this idea if you want. What I am thinking for review on Wednesday is to put you in, come up with a review group work like I do normally. I'll post it on Moodle before class, put you into breakout rooms with your homework partners, and then it is up to you. If you want to stay on Zoom during class and work on the review group work and talk to each other, that's great. If you want to take the time to do something else, that is totally fine also. It is entirely up to you. I will be on Zoom during the class period and will pop into breakout rooms as needed and answer any questions that you might have. But really, honestly, the best way to study for differential equations is by doing problems, and I don't want to lose that with this not having review group work. So that's my thought. Does anybody hate that idea? You are more than welcome to tell me that you hate that idea if you want to, and we can try to come up with something else. Anybody desperately hate that idea? Stuart's got a great. Anybody else? Nobody else is desperately hating that idea. Again, you don't have to stay the whole class period. I would encourage you to, but it is up to you. You can also use the time to discuss homework questions that you might have with your homework partners also, but I'll be available and we'll do that. Okay, I will plan on that.
Did you say this was Wednesday? Sorry.
Wednesday, yes, okay. Wednesday. So today we have new material. Tomorrow we have new material. Wednesday is review, test on Friday. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll get that posted on Moodle probably around 11 or so on Wednesday morning then. So I'll get the review group work up before class and you can download it from there. Besides homework questions, which we'll do in a sec, anything else procedural at this point in time? With homework that's due on Friday, with review group work on Wednesday, with a test on Friday. Anything else procedural right now? Okay, then Daniel, homework question.
So for the latest assignment,
yep,
where
so
like
page 314.
Yes, page 314 for like 31 and 34. Okay, and like I should have just checked this in the notes probably. But at the end, when you're like, so you do the partial fraction decomposition and all that stuff, and then you get like e to the whatever times the part in parentheses with the partial
Yep.
fractions equals that. But like that's e to the s. So then when you actually do the inverse transform, does the e to the whatever just go away, and then you're just taking the Laplace transforms of the stuff in the parentheses, kind of?
Yes. Yep. So yep. So
times the stuff.
yeah. So the part with E out in front, we're actually going to do, I think we're going to have a couple examples of those today. So that is back in section 4.4 or 4.3, 4.3, I think. But we're going to do a couple examples of these today too, when we have an E out in front. So just hang on until after class, and if you're still having issues, then ask. But today will be a good review for what happens when you have an E part out in front. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Other questions? Anything else on homework at this point in time? Going once, going twice. Yep, Daniel. I just closed my book.
For 26, like it has this staircase transform in the book, where it asks to like, and you're like, just find the Laplace transforms. Don't worry about matching it with the book.
Yep.
But like in the front, it has the staircase function. It's like e to the negative as over s times 1 minus e to the negative as.
So for 26, that one's going to be, yeah, it has that in the book. You can try to rewrite your answer if you want to make it match. That was my point. You don't have to. So you can just use the periodic function thing. We basically did 25 in class on Friday. That was what we, or Wednesday, that was what we did. We did 25. So I'm asking you to do 26 kind of in the same way. And then I'm saying the book, I think I assigned 26. I assigned 26.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of the same idea as number 25, which should be in your notes. And which mitigate. So what I'm saying is the book does way more algebra than I'm asking you to. You don't have to do all the algebra to get to that final point. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you're good? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Other homework questions? Anything else? Okay then. Section 4.6.